Good morning, y'all. Today is March 19th, and I could have swore by now we'd be in flip-flops, but maybe this is our last cold front. We are on the Sea-Doo today. We're gonna be heading about, I don't know, about 10, 12 miles out to some oil rigs, and we're gonna see what we can find. I do have a special bait here. We're gonna be using live crawfish to see what we catch out here offshore on these oil rigs. Y'all stay tuned. Let's get out here, make something happen. So we've made it out to our first rig. Got the rig hook deployed. Hopefully that keeps us anchored right here on top of this rig. And I'll show y'all the bait we got. Look at those crawfish right there. Woo! That's a big boy. So it's gonna be interesting to see what eats these guys, but check it out. I got all these crawfish, which was about 3 pounds for $11 from Simply Seafood. So I feel like 11 bucks is only going to get you like 2 dozen fiddlers. I definitely got more than 2 dozen crawfish right there. So if this works, might be a good trade-off. A #1 octopus hook, and I slid 4 #4 split shot weights right there. Probably a better way to do that, but that's how I got this set up. 20-pound fluorocarbon leader. And we'll grab this guy. Let go. And I think I'm gonna hook it right behind the claw or the tail, just like that. Man, what a big crawfish. All right, let's drop it down. All right, we'll let them down about 20 feet. Make sure our drag is set, maybe a little bit tighter. Yeah, and we'll let it marinate. He's on, there we go. He swam up with it. That might be a decent one there. I don't know yet. Woo! Yep. Took my rod down. Come here. Come on. First fish of the morning. It's not that big. We are gonna keep a couple here today, but we're gonna be looking for some jumbos. That guy, he's fat, but not gonna be big enough for us to want to take. All right, y'all. First fish of the day, about a 15, 16 inch sheep's head. See you later, dude. Go ahead, reach in the bucket here, grab us another one. Yeah, that one's a little bit smaller. Now, I was getting bit for a long time dropping that bait. I mean, a bait that size right there, they got a munch on it a little bit, but cobia have been showing up, as well as snapper and all sorts of other stuff. So a bait that size might not be a bad thing. He's getting bit. Either he's getting bit or he's flicking away from something. Got him. Got him. Come on. Oh! That one's digging a little bit harder. Come on. Bit bigger. Sheep's head #2, still looking for those bigger ones. That's a good looking size right there, not too big. Got him. That might be a good one. That feels heavy. Yep. Be a good one. Woo. Yeah, he's dumping. Get up here. Come on. No. No. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's a stud. That's the first one for the box right there. Look at it. In the net. Y'all look at this one. Oh my goodness. Look at that stud of a fish right there. I thought it was gonna be a little bit bigger. This one's probably about 19 inches or so. We're gonna let this one go. We're looking for the 20+ inches, and I have no doubt we're gonna get some big ones today. This is a good one, but if we're only gonna keep a couple, might as well let them be the big ones. All right, dude, see you later. Bye-bye. All right, one more drop with a crawfish. If we don't hook a big one here, we're gonna make a move and go to another location. There he is, biggin'. That's a biggin'. Ah! Dang it. That was a giant fish, y'all. Got him. Oh man, that's a giant. I don't know if that's a sheep's head. If it is, it's a freaking tank. My God. Get up. Get up. Dude, I got a massive fish on. If it's a sheep's head, it is a giant. Oh my gosh. Come on. We got to win this battle. Be the one. Be the one today. It's a sheep's head. Ah, did I snag him? I can't tell. Ah, I snagged him. That's why. I don't care what you hook. You hook it like that, it's gonna feel like a giant. It may be time to move from this spot, go try to find some giants somewhere else. I'm gonna go ahead and pack up from this spot. We did land 4 sheep's head, but I didn't hook any giants, and I know they're out here, so we're gonna make a run to another spot, see if we can find some bigger fish. What's up, man? Oh, there he is. He snatched it. Come on. Not feeling giant. He definitely hit it like a giant. I don't know. He got some decent digs. Yeah, that's another good one. Still looking for mama. Come here. These guys are so much fun, especially March and April when they school out here on these oil rigs, man. It's pretty much just brim fishing. You know, you put traditionally you would put a crab or a shrimp on there and just hang it around. You know, we're using the old crawfish and it's working just like it would if I had a crab on. And that is a nice and lively one right there. That's gonna be feisty for one of those fish to get. Hoping to find like a red fish or a red snapper or something like that, and maybe get a little bit of variety on the day as well. Water is a lot cleaner at this rig, which we're not too far, maybe half a mile to a mile from where we were a minute ago, but I can see down a little bit on this one, whereas the other one was pretty muddy. Y'all, they are lighting it up over there on Wilder's boat. Got them bowed up pretty much every drop over there. They are on them like crazy. Sheep's head, red drum. It is so awesome. Amazing time of year out here offshore on the oil rigs. He's on. Oh yeah. He's holding. He's holding down. That might be a good fish. Let me see one of these old giants out here today. Oh yeah, that might be the biggest one of the day. There's a stud. Let's go. The old crawfish is paying off. Which, I'm definitely not the first one to come out here and use crawfish, but at about 4 dozen for 10 bucks, it's a pretty affordable way to come out here and have plenty of bait to catch these fish. All right, well, that is our first stud sheep's head right here. We will be taking this guy to the house, probably doing some fried fish or something with it. It does have a little bit of a deformity right there. I can see kind of the meat's caved in just a little bit, but absolutely beautiful fish. Nice gold flakes, purple head, never gets old. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and bleed this guy out, put him in the box. Now, I have missed a ton of fish because I'm pretty much putting those crawfish on hold. So So I decided to just take the tail off of this one and hook it just like that and use just the tail and see if I can get him to hold on to it a little bit quicker, get one in the boat. There he is, he bit it. I'm gonna wait till I see the takedown. A lot of people get in a really fast hurry to set the hook on these sheep's head, and I don't, you know, because a lot of times they'll come up, they'll bite a piece of it, and they won't have that hook in their mouth. They're just kind of pulling it down. I kind of wait for that second or third bite where I know when I see that line kind of getting pulled down, that's when it's time to set the hook. Got him. Come on. Woo. That's a couple of really good digs. Yep, stud. Absolute stud. Get your butt up. Come on. There we go. Look at that hog. My goodness. Look at that stud of a sheep's head right there, y'all. Man, so awesome. I mean, it's literally every drop. This is when we really get to go fishing and just put some meat in the boat and have a great time and not have to work too hard for it. Sheep's head season is upon us. Spring run is happening right now. Appreciate the bite, fella. We got us another one for the box. All right, so we're sitting in about 45 foot of water, and try to zoom in on this screen. You can see, I mean, it's just lit up top to bottom. Now, some of that's gonna be sheep's head. Other, you know, a lot of that could also be bait fish, red snapper, spade fish are all around out here. So there's definitely no shortage of activity down there, all the way from really 10 feet down to 40. There he goes. Eat the bait. Yep, good one. Yeah, buddy. That's a stud. Non-stop. We've only made 2 stops today. Every stop we've made, we've pulled in fish. Look at the width on this guy right here. I mean, just look at how fat that dude is. Insane. And it seems like the crawfish tails are working a whole lot better than using whole crawfish. All right, let go. Let go of the hook, bud. All right, well, we got enough for the box right now, so we're gonna be letting this guy go. See you, dude. All right, so we got our crawfish right there. And try to get that tail off of there. Chunk the head, and that's what we're left with. Like I said earlier, we do got a #1 octopus hook made by Gamakatsu, and I did go with red hooks just because, you know, crawfish are red hook kind of make it blend in. Sheep's head do have incredible eyesight, so sometimes the little things do matter like that. I started off with 4 split shot weights. I've lost 2 along the way. 20-pound fluorocarbon leader to 20-pound mainline, and the reel is a Shimano Vanford C3000 XG, and the rod, the star of the show, is this Chubby Rods medium power fast action, and that's just a 7-footer. This rod is insanely sensitive, and they're only around like $130. I think they're worth every penny. Just toss it right there. The funny thing here is that, like, the current is sweeping away from the rig where we're positioned at, but once that bait gets down about 10 feet, the current under the water is actually going the opposite direction. So it's really like I'm dropping right here, but that bait's getting flushed right into the rig. We're at about 20 feet right there, and we'll let that just drift on into the rig. That's a stud. That's a giant. No, he's down there in it too. No, get up. Gotta go backwards, Nate. You gotta go backwards. Come on, just hold the weight. Don't give up on me now. Dude, that is an absolute giant. Definitely the biggest of the day. Come on, Whew. I mean, he's not even letting me pick my rod up. Come on. Dude. Oh my God. It's a doggone 10+ pounder. Look at that one. Whew. Come here. Come here. That is a stud, dude. Absolute giant. Oh my gosh. Holy moly, man. Look at this absolute giant. That's definitely the biggest one I've caught this year, sitting probably around 22, 23 inches. We do have those two that are probably around 21 or so in the box right now, so we get to let this go, which is a good thing because this is a breeder fish. There's some amazing genetics going on with this fish, and to be able to release it is going to guarantee that we get to catch more just like this in the future. So go ahead, let this guy go. Bye-bye. We are having an amazing morning. I mean, it's just non-stop. That's probably our 12th sheep's head. I think we've been at it for maybe an hour, hour and a half, and that's with us moving from spot to spot. So no shortage of fish this morning, but check it out. I got a fun comment section for y'all. All right, so y'all see us out here and we're using crawfish. Y'all have seen us use worms, all sorts of stuff to catch these sheep's head. I want to hear from y'all. What is the craziest thing that you have ever used to catch a fish? Doesn't have to be a sheep's head, any fish at all. I want to see what are y'all out there using and catching fish with. Got him. There he is. Definitely not going to be as big as the last one, but that is still a solid fish right there. That last one I just caught puts them all to shame. Dude, he's got some really good digs. Come on. Yeah, buddy, I got you. Simmer down. Not as big, but it's it's solid. Alright, don't break my line. Another beautiful sheep's head. Got a little bit of some jacked up scales right there, but very, very healthy guy. See you, dude. Bye-bye. Y'all have seen me out here fishing with Kyle a ton. I mean, if I'm on a jet ski, chances are Kyle's out here with me. Well, he has decided to launch his own channel. It's going to be Yak Slam. I'm going to link that down below. Y'all head over there, show him some love, show him some support, and let's give him some followers over there on his channel. But yeah, if y'all like the jet ski content, he does a lot of that, as well as also fishing out of a kayak and stuff. So head over there, give him a subscribe. Got him. That's a stud, dude. That's a giant. That's a giant. That one might be bigger than the last one we caught. I mean, golly. No, 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 no. Get out from down there. That's bigger than the last one, dude. Oh, you stud. He might not be as big as the last one. He definitely kept my rod down. Oh, healthy fella. Oh, I cannot explain to y'all how thick these sheep's head are. I mean, that guy gave me a run for my money, pinning my rod down to the jet ski, and just what an insane fight. And not even as big as that last one, but I would say this one definitely fought harder. So awesome. See you later, dude. Bye-bye. What an amazing day out here. I mean, March and April just bring some amazing offshore opportunities. The sheep's head are all over the oil rigs. The cobia are moving through, which I've not heard of reports of anybody catching them in this close yet, at least on the Alabama coast, but they are getting them offshore around the 40-mile mark, and just absolutely incredible. Hopefully this is our last cold front and I can get rid of the jacket, break out the flip-flops, and yeah, just be into those warmer weather patterns and put some fish in the boat or jet ski for y'all. But we do have a lot of awesome stuff planned this year. We got a lot of trips we plan on taking, so y'all make sure you're subscribed to get to see all that content. Can't wait to bring it to y'all. If y'all got any questions, comment with that, hit the like button, and we'll see y'all in the next one.